Hi guys, it's Anne here, and today's video is my nail polish project for 2019 finale. Yay! So every single nail polish that you see in this video, I have tried out this year. It was a mission, but mission accomplished. And the purpose of that was I wanted to try every nail polish that I had to see which ones that I wanted to keep and which ones I wanted to declutter. I also did finish a few. So yeah, I just wasn't comfortable just randomly decluttering. I really felt like I needed to actually try them before I decluttered because I don't know, I have a hard time parting with something that could still be useful, even though I know I have too many that I could probably use in like the next 5 years, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go through this in a few stages here. This first stage here, this first set, these are the ones that I flagged as maybe. There might have been more. I've kind of chopped and changed my mind on a few things, but these are the ones that, according to my list, I tagged as maybe. So I'm going to keep this one, this little Color Workshop one. It doesn't have a name. I'm going to hang on to this one just a little bit longer. I may end up decluttering this one next year, but this is a sort of weird glittery, you can sort of see it on the top coat thing called Heartleaf from Julep. And I'm definitely going to keep these two. I think I can attempt to work through this one and potentially pan it. This one is Julep in Miriam. And this one I just don't want to part with. It's another thing that my mom gave me. So this will come up in many of my videos. It's really hard for me to let go of some stuff that my mom's given me. So I'm hanging on to this one. And then the last one that I do want to keep is this one called Missy. I do have a couple other sort of silvery ones, but this one is like more of a glitter silver. It's got a different sort of texture to it. I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but it just has like a bit of a different shine to it, whereas the other metallic one I have is like, I kind of liken it to like Terminator 2 metallic. It gets a very smooth finish, whereas this one has more of like a glitter finish, which I like. It's a little different. So I had 9 in my maybe category. I'm going to keep 5 and I'm going to declutter 4. So let's talk about the declutters next. So this is the declutter family. These are ones that either the shade or the formula or the combination of the both did not work for me. So you see here, these are a couple of the ones that were in the maybe pile that are now in the declutter pile. I have 3 of the mini, these little Color Workshop ones. The formula of this is just not the best. It chips pretty easily. And in particular, I found these shades were bad for that. And I have other nail polishes that are almost the same color as these. So while I liked the way these looked, like they went on very smoothly, the color is really nice, they do chip fairly quickly. So perhaps, I mean, different top coats or base coats could work with them. But like I said, I already have other nail polishes that sort of duplicate them, so it's not worth keeping. And I tried panning this one. This was part of the panning, but I just didn't really care for this one. It was too bubblegummy, sparkly for me. You see, I have a lot of pinks. I have a lot of pinks in general. When I categorized my nail polishes, pink was like the starting color. I also have a lot of nudes that I'm decluttering. Nudes just do not work for me for the most part. I got rid of a lot of nudes in 2018. I had like a lot of mini nudes and I got rid of them. They just don't work for me. This one I'm a little sad about decluttering because it's one of those ones that looks so pretty. I don't know if that's picking up on camera really well, but it's like this sort of beautiful light gold pink base with gold and red flecks in it. It just doesn't look good on the nails at all. So I'm probably going to pull a no-no here. And I'm pulling one shade back out of this declutter pile. So the color that I'm pulling back out is this one. This is in the shade Randy, and I go back and forth. I really like this color, and it is a slightly different pink than other pinks that I have. So it requires a top coat. There's something about this, I don't know if it's just changed over time or the finish. It's a weird finish on it that it requires a top coat. So I am decluttering 17 and I am keeping one out of that little declutter set. Okay, I've changed my camera settings a little bit, so hopefully this is a bit easier to see. These are the polishes that I have finished this year. So I was mainly working on these two from Julep. This one's Caitlin. I actually have a second one of these, so that's why I put that in here. And this one is Jody. It was one of the oldest ones that I have. And this one is Martha. Almost finished. There was a little tiny bit left in the bottom of this one, but I really like even with thinner, it just was not coming out. This I was using as a base coat, and I'm calling this guy as done. There's still a little bit left in there. I'm gonna maybe try and get 1 or 2 more uses out of this before the end of the year, but it's definitely done in my eyes for this project. So technically in this project, I finished 5 polishes. 3 are actual colors, 1 was a glitter, and 1 was a base coat. Before I get into all of the colors that I am keeping, this is my sort of top coat, base coat, extras collection, if you will. These are a couple of like top coats that are different. Like this is a glow-in-the-dark one from Julep, and this one is kind of like a jelly top coat. I need to play with this more. I haven't really used it. These 2 are like nail conditioners. I've almost finished up one, so spoiler alert, you're gonna see this coming up in my 2020 nail polish project very shortly. This I've been using as a nail polish base. It's almost finished. These right here are all top coats. However, this one and this one's the Sally Hansen Mega Shine, and the Julep one, they are close to being finished. I should just finish them. And these 2 top coats are mattifying top coats, so they're a little bit different. This is my thinner, and then this is one of those like little glue things that you put around your nail to sort of protect the skin around your nail while you're doing nail art. So yes, this is my sort of others. So I have this in my totals count, but I don't include this in my nail polish count because these are just like things that help the nail polishes work. However, for next year, again, spoiler alert, I do want to kind of tackle this and bring the top coat thing down because I probably only need 1 to 2 top coats at most. I've changed the angle a little bit, so hopefully this is easier to see all of them. This is all of the nail polishes that I've decided to keep. I know to some people this is probably going to look crazy. I've watched declutters where people are left with like 20 nail polishes. I am just not mentally ready for that, nor do I feel like that's appropriate for me in my life at this point. So this is what I've decided to keep. I do want to talk about 2 polishes that were new for me in December. The only 2 new nail polishes for me, sorry, not in December, in 2019. So the first one is this one that I'm actually currently wearing right now. I've talked about this brand. Both of them came in top box. I'm not so sure about this brand because their website, but I won't get into that. But I'm gonna be honest, the color is quite lovely. So this is the color on my nails, and then there's a bit of that glitter on my finger as well, just to play with that glitter a little bit more before the end of the year. But yeah, it went on really lovely. This is 2 coats, but I could have got away with 1 coat. I have been wearing it for a few days, so it is a bit chipped, but it is a lovely nail polish, so I am keeping it. The second nail polish is this one from Pretty Woman in Rose Bay. I'll put in a little screenshot of this on my nails. I'm not sure I like this. I thought it would look a bit more metallic on, but it's got like more of a glitter base to it. I don't know, to be fair, I did put it on without a base coat, but I did feel like it accentuated like the ridges in my nails. And I haven't really seen that with too many nail polishes. It is new to me for 2019, so I am going to keep it. So I've counted the nail polishes up, I think, correctly. And I believe that there are 70 nail polishes that I am keeping. If I made a mistake on that number, I'll post the correct number on the screen. So I started off with 89 at the end of 2018, and I acquired 2 through the year of 2019 through Topbox. So I feel like I've definitely made a good dent in the collection. I feel very happy with what I have here on the table in front of me. I definitely am going to be doing more of a project pan for next year. So again, I hope to whittle this collection down even more next year. So hopefully the goal is at the end of 2020, I will have less than 70 nail polishes. My original goal was my nail polishes were sitting in 2 shoe boxes, and I wanted to get them down to 1 shoe box. So let's maybe do a shoebox challenge and see how many fit in a shoebox and how many left over I have. Okay, shoebox challenge commence. Ta-da! I'm so excited. They all fit. So this was kind of my challenge, was to get, or my goal was to get all of my colored nail polishes to fit in 1 shoebox. And, oh shoot, out of all of this, there is one in here that is supposed to be in here. So I actually have 71. And it fits! So, yay! All of my nail polishes fit in 1 shoebox. Yay! So the next goal of this little shoebox challenge is, this is obviously just all my colored nail polishes. I have all those top coats and base coats. So ideally, if I could get all of my nail polishes, including top coats and base coats and that kind of stuff, in 1 shoebox, that would be like the icing on the cake. So I'm also very aesthetically pleased that all of my julep ones fit in 3 rows, perfectly. Yay! So that's the end of my nail polish project 2019, my exercise of going through all of my nail polishes, and I did it. And for 2020, stay tuned. There will be a actual project pan, but I'm gonna mix it up just a touch for 2020. So stay tuned. That video will be coming very shortly. If you like this video, feel free to give it the little thumbs up down below. And if you did like this video and want to, please subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.